I was having a problem with my starter switch on my John Deere X585, and you don't have to take the steering wheel off. You don't have to take this orange knob off. The best thing to do is loosen up the screws on each side of the dash. There's one here and one on the opposite side over here. Take off this little access for your lift levers, and then you'll have to take off the thumb nut here on the ignition switch, and that'll give you access to the box back here. But unfortunately, part of that ignition switch is hardwired in through this bunch of cables right here directly onto this board. So you have to be careful. Take these two plugs off the board, unplug this red one here, and then the hard part, fishing that switch back down through here, and then taking the screws off of this board to remove the board, and then you'll have the entire unit. My problem was that when I would turn the key to hit the starter, it was like nothing was happening at all. Like there was a safety switch that was going bad. But if you wiggle the key enough, you'd eventually get a little connection that it would fire the starter. So that told me the ignition itself was bad. But it's about $100-something bucks. Right now I got to figure out what to do, but I may have just fixed it. So the first thing to try is to get some compressed air and blow into the ignition hole here, and maybe blow out the back of the ignition module itself. And then I also pulled those two plugs off like I was explaining earlier, cleaned them up and greased them, put them back on, and I also cleaned this one up, greased it, and put it back on. It fired right up when I tried it the first time, so I don't know if that'll work for you, but I didn't know if this was out there, so I hope this helps.